Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Other Realm with me, RockPaperMario, and in the last part we witnessed Adam sacrificing himself to rid the world of Metroids and Mother Brain once and for all. And in this part we're hopefully going to track down Ridley like Adam asked us to, and remove him once and for all as well. We got our gravity feature, which means we don't have to worry about is there something up there? That'd be cool. No, I don't think so. We got our gravity feature up and running, which means we can we're no longer affected by severe gravity like there was in this room when we were fighting Nightmare, whose tattered corpse is still here. I mean, look at that face. look at her. It reminds me of two things. Well, three things. Firstly, it reminds me of Bowser's face. And then it reminds me of this time my aunt and I were watching this TV show. And it was like these people like... No, you just had to wake up again, didn't you? It was like this woman, husband and wife that were going doing furniture, looking for furniture or something at auctions. And the woman, like, it wasn't that she was ugly, but she had really ugly makeup on that made her look really ugly. Like, she had this really heavy teal eyeshadow. Oh, good thing we have our gravity feature. You're not going messing around with us any longer, guy. She had this really heavy, like, teal eyeshadow and, like, really pink lipstick that just made her look ridiculous. And, like, teal, and, like, it, but in one, like, that wouldn't have been so bad, like, I mean, to each their own, but in, like, in one part, they, like, what's he doing down there? Come on, all I want to do is, like, shoot your tail. Okay, now. Can we, like, lethal strike him? That would have been cool, because a lot of these bosses you can, like, lethal strike that, and, like, I didn't know you could. Like, you can lethal strike the, I'd like to get in a scan on you. You can lethal strike that, forklift as well, which I personally did not know. Let's see if you, I like, it'd be interesting to see if you, and you can do it with, like, Ridley as well. And, like, but I didn't know you could. Well, look, the gravity doesn't matter anymore. Let's just try and get a super missile. Did that get him? Oh my god, that's crazy. I think it might have gotten him anyway. I'd like to kind of experiment with, like, getting a lethal strike on this guy just to see what it's like. No, I'm not gonna get it. He's gonna, like, run away. He's nearly gone now. See, he's like really easy this time, but I just like the way they bring him back just one more time. See, he's after making like a little black hole up there, and that means like all of your beams will be attracted into that instead of like your anything you shoot at him will be drawn into that instead of, like, going and hitting him. Okay, we've just made it out that time. But I wonder if, like... Yeah, it does it with missiles as well. I wonder when that disappears, actually. Do we have to, like, go across, like, okay, did it disappear that? Yeah, we got... Okay, one more shit. One more shit! One more hit, that's all he needed. I got mixed up between shot and hit. Well, he's definitely not coming back now, look. He's never going to be in any other game that happens after this one or anything, you know? Because look, he's blown into a million pieces. But yeah, like, that woman, this really ugly looking woman, like, at one part, like, she was haggling with the people from whom she was buying the furniture, and they just had this close-up of her face doing this really just maniacal looking smile, and it just went, who could resist this face, like the narrator. And it was just doing, I was just like, yeah, I wonder, do you know, she's a homely looking cow, like. And then, like, it also reminds me of, like, when my brother and I were watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and, like, do you know what, in the Tim Burton one adaptation of the book, and it reminds me of Yeah, we can get this now, actually. It reminded me of, like, Joe Violet Beauregard's mother, and, like, she's just so... She looks kind of like that, and I was just like, her face is so frightening, like, in that film. And I remember I was annoying my brother Albert, and every time she came on screen, I'd just go, look at her face! Like that. I'd be like, oh my god, look at her face! It was just so stupid. Now we can get this energy part up here, which will just give us another energy tank. So how many do we have now? 6? Oh no, an E-recovery tank. Am I missing some of them? I wonder. I love blowing them to bits with the screw attack. It's just the best. So now, because we have 2 E-recovery tanks, I think there are actually 4 in the whole game, but we won't be able to get all of them yet. We have 2 E-recovery tanks. Basically, every time we use concentration, we'll get like 2 full energy tanks back, as well as our 99 original energy or whatever. So that's good, isn't it? What do you think about that, guys? You're just sitting up there. Yeah, so now we're not sucked up onto the ceiling, even though the dancing on the ceiling part is pretty fun, I must say. Yeah, so you can gain height by tapping it quickly. That's kind of interesting. I bet you I was just doing something wrong back in there in that room where I was trying to... Do you know what? I have a feeling I'm missing something over here as well. Am I? Is there like a hole in the wall or something? There is, look at that. I knew it. I knew there was something I was missing. Another missile expansion, 49. That last video was really long, so I'd kind of like to keep this video quite short, if I may. Okay, how do I get up here now? Jeez, like... So I'd like to keep this video maybe to like 11, 12 minutes, just because that last video was short. But as I said when I was talking about Final Fantasy VI, I prefer videos to make sense than to be all 14 to 15 minutes, you know? Where are we headed? Are we headed back to the main sector, or are we headed back to... We're going back to Sector 1, aren't we? I'd really like, seeing as I'm here, to see what that is, what that expansion is, just up there. Like, seeing as I'm so close, and these guys are chasing me. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'd really like to see that, what that is. Seeing as it's right here. Oh, it's this one. That's good, I'll get that right now. I'll have 50 missiles. Are there any other... I'll be going back through that ice room again, won't I? Yeah, I will. Now that I have the gravity suit, I can get that other one in that, I'm not going to go crazy going around, because I think, like, there's no point in, like, I mean, the thing is, at this stage in any other Metroid game, what you do is you'd go and, like, look around looking for all the last missile expansions and stuff. But, like, in this Metroid game, you don't. Like, that's, like, you shouldn't really bother, because the thing is, like, I'll get them if they're on the way or if they're really close, like that one was. But the thing is, like, we're going to be going around, like, getting all, like... We're going to be going around again, getting all the missile expansions after we finish the main game, like, because there's a little post-game section where you can go around and get all the missile expansions, and like that's what you're going to end up going around. See, there are loads of expansions that you can't get until after you finish the main game. So the thing is, there's no real point. There's not really even a point in. There's not really even a point in, I'd like to know if there's a missile expansion down here. And Polwaitin said there is, and I would tend to believe him. Maybe you have to, like, missile or something. I don't know, maybe I'm just missing something. But, yeah, so there's actually absolutely no point in going looking around for missile expansions and energy tanks and stuff. Like, I mean, we have enough to to get by with, you know, so there's no real point. Because that, as I say, we're just going to end up doing all that crap anyway. Okay, what about down here? There is, like, look, there's an area back there, is there? I don't know what to believe. I don't know, I really don't want to, like, leave this room. Do you know what, who cares? We'll find out if there's one there soon enough. Let's just get out of here and get to... We've been going for 10 minutes now, I think. But, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so there's no point in going back and, like, looking for missile expansion. Because if you're going to be going around all over the place getting the ones that you couldn't get... Getting the ones that you couldn't get before, like, in the main game, getting the ones that, like, you can only get in the post game, like, you might as well pick up those other ones while you're doing that as well. Do you know? And it wouldn't make sense, like, I mean, come on, like, we're just after getting our orders from Adam to go and find Ridley and kill him, and, like, what sense would that make now? Do you guys really think that, like, Samus would, like, in that situation, that she'd go and, like, go have a look around, like, and see if there are any missile expansions bopping around the place, like, you know? It just wouldn't really make sense. It makes sense in other Metroid games somewhat, because she's somewhat of a free agent, you know? Joan, I'm gonna go a little bit further. Or farther, whichever. We're not going to start that discussion again. But yeah, like, I don't know, like it makes sense in other Metroid games because she's somewhat of a free agent, you know, she can go and, like, go around and, like, she doesn't really have any orders from anyone, but, like, when Adam tells you to do this thing, like, I mean, you kind of feel like doing it straight away, you don't really want to wait around, like, you know? I'm really wondering whether I should continue on or whether I should leave it now, because this is, like, the third part I'm recording today, isn't it? Or is it the first part? No, this is the first part I'm recording today. No, like, this is, like, the fourth part I'm recording. Can I get this idea straight in my head? Yeah, because I recorded 3 yesterday, 3 today in the first recording session, and now this is the second one in this recording. No, this is the third one, so I've recorded 6 today, so I have 9 in reserve. Where are we going? We're going this way again. Oh, well, that's good. I can have another shot at doing that thing with the window, seeing if I can actually get through there. If I tap the screw attack button faster. I love the plasma beam. It's so much win. Like, the plasma beam, just, like, the way it looks, it's all, like, green, and it's amazing. I love the plasma beam in this game. Like, it's just so cool. Okay, any clowns here want to dance? Like, oh, there's, like, a point here where... Well, that wasn't working the last time. Well, that's good. Now we can, like, get some stuff here. Another missile expansion. Yeah, you know, we might as well pick it up if it's on the way, but otherwise, I wouldn't bother. So, how do we get out of here? Can we, like, go up? Is that, like, a morph ball thing? I guess we just grapple back in, do we? Cares to know. What was I saying? Yeah, so I don't know, like, I think I'm kind of two minds, like, between 2 minds as to whether I should or should not continue on today and do some more stuff. So let me see, if I recorded, like, so that's 9. So how many parts is this gonna be? Man, this is gonna be a shorter LP than Metroid Prime, I'm telling you, this is gonna be one short LP. Shorter than I thought it would be, actually, because I knew it would be short because it's not that long a game. But I didn't think it would be this short. And I don't think I'll even have as much backtracking to do, like, when I go back getting all the stuff again this time, because I think think I've got a lot more this time than I had. Oh man, look at that! Look at that! That's brilliant. Yeah, get out of my way. Do you know what the noise they make is like the noise Mr. Game and Watch makes in Super Smash Brothers. That's what it's like. Do you know what? No, I'm gonna leave this for a while. I have like 9 episodes recorded. That's enough to get me through. Like, and I don't want episodes to start getting stale, so I'm gonna say see you next time on Let's Play Metroid Other M. We're heading back to the Bioweapon Research Center to try and kick Ridley's ass, and see what happens then. So, see you next time on Let's Play Metroid Other M, guys. Thanks a million for watching.